Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Damisi. Thank you for stopping by. So guys, in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to draft a half scale block. It actually means a basic bodies, but it's going to be starting from our shoulder to our half length. So please ignore the margin on the upper part and the side. It's just a guideline to know where my starting points would be. So I marked out my half length, which is 17 inches, and connect the point with a straight line. So after that, you pick out your biggest measurement, which is the bust. Okay, my bust measurement is 36, so I'll be using 36. So 36 divided by 2 is 18 plus 1 for ease, that's 19. So I will mark out 19 inches on my pattern paper. I'm marking out 19 inches because you're going to be drafting both the front and the back block together. So I divide my 19 inches into 2 equal parts to separate my front block and my back block from each other. So after dividing the 19 inches into 2, I got 9.5. So I'm marking down the 9.5. Then I'll connect it with a straight line. Then I'm connecting it with a straight line. I'll connect it down with a straight line. So I marked it all down. So that's a front block and that's a back block. Then we move on to the neckline and the shoulder measurement. So I'm going to be using a standard measurement for the neckline, which is 3 by 3. I'm going to mark out our 3 by 3 for our neckline. Then I connect. So on the front block, I will mark out my back measurement, which is also known as my shoulder measurement, which is 15. 15 divided by 2, that's 7.5. So I will mark out 7.5. Then for the back block, I will also mark out 7.5 on the shoulder. So after that, I will mark my neckline, which is 3 inches by 1. It's a standard measurement for the back neckline, 3 inches by 1 inch. So I connect. So on the front block, you come down by 1.5 inches for your shoulder slant, and for the back block you come down by 1 inch for your shoulder slant, and then you connect with a straight line to your neckline area, and you do the same thing for your back block. You connect with a straight line to your neckline area. So the next thing is getting your armhole measurements. You don't need to measure your clients for the measurement. There is a standard formula for it, and it's your bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. That 1.5 inches is a constant. You divide your bust measurements. So I'm using my measurements. My measurement is 36. 36 divided by 6, I'll get 6 plus 1.5, which is a constant, makes it 7.5. So my armhole measurement is 7.5. So I mark 7.5 for my armhole. So you mark the 7.5, and you're going to be using your back block to mark out the 7.5, and you can actually include the 1 inch you left for your shoulder slant. So that makes it 8.5, so that you can get an accurate straight line. So you mark that 8.5 all through. That will be your chest line. You make a straight line, and that will be your chest line. Draw a straight line connecting your armhole to your chest line. Then you do the same thing for the back block. Draw a straight line connecting your armhole to your chest line. So on your front block armhole, you go up by 2 inches. You go up by 2 inches. Then you go in by 0.75. You go in by 0.75. Then for your back block, you divide your armhole, which is 7.5, into 2 equal parts. You divide it into 2 equal parts and mark, and go in by 0.5. 0.5. You mark it, you mark your 0.5, you go in by 0.5. Then you connect the point with a straight line. You do the same thing. Okay, then you try to adjust your pattern master to connect the points to form the arc for your armhole. Can you see? Then you do the same thing for the back block. You join the points, you connect the points with a straight line. Then you set your pattern master to get the arc for your armhole. You set it very well, you set it properly. The back arc and the front arc must touch each other. So can you see? That is how it must look. And then I mark my bust point, which is 10 inches. And I connect it with a straight line. I connect it with a straight line. That's the bust point. Connect it with a straight. So after marking my bust point, which is 10, I go ahead and mark my back half length, which is 14 inches. I mark my back half length, which is 14 inches. And I connect it with a straight line.
I begin to
Then I mark out my bust span, which is 8 inches divided by 2. That's 4. That's our nipple to, which is also known as our nipple to nipple. So I draw a straight line. Then I do the same thing on the back block. I mark 4 inches, which is our nipple to nipple. 4 inches. And I come down by 1 inch from the chest line, and I connect the line by making a straight line. So for the dart placement, I'll be going in by 0.75 on both sides. 0.75 on both sides. Then I connect with a straight line. That's how we connect. Do the same thing. Then we move on to the difference between the back half length and the front half length, which is 3 inches, and that will be our bust dart. Then you mark the 3 inches for our bust dart. Then you connect with a straight line. You connect with a straight line. That's our bust dart. In our next class, I will show you the effect of this bust dart. So, and for the back that you also go in by 0.75 on both sides. You go in by 0.75 and you connect by drawing a straight line, yes, to meet the point. You draw a straight line to meet the point. So thank you guys, this will be all for today's tutorial. Thank you so much.
Wow, I feel good.